Milk me.
Milk anything with nibbles. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PixelCulture. The best podcast you've ever heard. You just don't know it yet.
But I think you're starting to learn.
I think you're starting to learn. I'm Mystic, and joining me today...
Staying styling.
Jellyfish.
Keeping it the OGs today. Alright, first thing we have to talk about today, Mighty Number 9 finally has a release date, supposedly. It's had a release date 2 other times before this, so we'll see if this actually comes to fruition. The game has seen numerous delays since its 2013 Kickstarter set the internet on fire. It has been announced that the game will receive a June 21st release date alongside one of the most anticipated games of the year, No Man's Sky. So has the hype died down for this game, or are people still looking forward to a Mega Man title? I mean, I still want a Mega Man game. I'll probably get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll buy it just because you're a fan, just to check it out. Like, you'll get it.
So
a lot of other people will too. It may be good, it may not be. It may be amazing.
It could be amazing. It better be amazing now after 2 release delays.
It's the same as Mega Man. It's just with a different guy.
Which you wouldn't think would be that hard to like make.
No.
So like, why is it taking 3 years? It's coming close to that 3-year like anniversary.
They probably just didn't want to make one, like old school style.
Capcom didn't. That's why this guy Keiji Inafune left the company and made his own company, Concept.
Because if this was Mega Man, this would be X9, wouldn't it?
Like, if this guy's trying to continue or, recreate to go somewhere with it, like, I don't know. Thank you to him, because, well, if nobody else is going to do it, and he can do it by the approach that, we're expecting, then, like, I'm all for it.
He knows what he's doing. He formed his own team, and they're a small, dedicated team. But he also has his hands in 2 other games, Recore and some other game, I can't remember what it is.
Recore sounds crazy.
And so he just sort of, like, I think he's got his focus, like, split in 2 directions, dude. And they were hyping this Mighty Number 9 thing up with, like, an animated series, like, figures, like, all this stuff, dude.
I don't know if that'd do so well with that kind
of stuff.
I'm
I'm sure that there's a lot of opposition, from people being like, oh, copycat, and giving him thumbs down for it. But,
they're excited. People want a Mega Man game, but for some reason Capcom has canceled the last 3 Mega Man games that have been set to come out.
What? Because they're afraid they won't do well?
I think it had something to do with them and Keiji Inafune, like, not getting along, and he owns partial rights to a Mega Man game. So anything with his, like, name on it, they
so
couldn't
fuck us,
legally
right?
release. Yeah, I guess.
That's too bad.
But I don't know. We'll see, man. Like, I'll get it. It looks fun. I'm afraid that now that they've pushed it back so far, and now that it's coming out with, like, such a huge game, that, like, everyone's going to buy. Everyone wants No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
They want that shit.
Yeah.
I want to touch it.
I want to.
I want to taste it with my nose.
Yeah, I don't know. It won't sell well if it comes out with that game, but
I'm sure it'll sell well. It's definitely not going to sell as good.
I think he seems to think that the people that want it will buy it, and I hope that that's a big enough number.
Yeah.
A new trailer has dropped for the most recent installment in the Battlefield series, called Battlefield 1, putting its setting right in the midst of World War I. Trench warfare, mustard gas, and biplanes are just a few of the revealed mechanics that will be making its debut in the title. Battlefield 1 is set to release October of 2016.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird because Hardline came out. I hope Battlefield doesn't start doing what Call of Duty did, where like it was every year. Anyways, yeah, it looked pretty cool. It'd be kind of fun with the biplanes. The tanks would kind of suck and be boring, I would think. But
We're curious to see what they're gonna do with the mustard gas. Be weird. Kind of annoying.
it's probably just gonna
die.
kill you. Like, yeah, because it just.
Trench warfare. It looks shiny.
That could be weird though, like running and like popping up and that shit, like knives. I don't know.
I have, what little I've played of Battlefield, I have preferred the gameplay over Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked the modes that Call of Duty had, like the zombies or the co-op mode that Modern Warfare 2 had.
Yeah, those were fun, dude.
But now that we all have like the same system and we can all actually play the same game, like I want to get a Battlefield game and get hardcore into it. Battlefield 4 was like $14 at GameStop.
I need to go there because I've been looking everywhere and it's like $30, but it's always new. So
It was used.
I'll buy it used.
I want to buy it too.
I'll totally buy it. Like there's different play modes, but it's fun. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't play Hardline at all because it just
It looked alright, but it wasn't well received.
yeah, it didn't look like Battlefield to me. You didn't have like that many long rifles and like just it was dumb.
It was cops and robbers too.
Yeah.
It was trying to be payday.
Yeah.
Cash in on their fame. I don't know if this is going to be like I half expected it to be Battlefield 5, which I wouldn't have been like I wouldn't have had a problem with.
They're gonna go like futuristic with that shit.
But they're gonna have to show me some like serious, like badass gameplay before I'm sold on this being my first Battlefield game.
Yeah,
like-
I'd buy 4 in my opinion. Well, right now, I mean, I haven't played. Like I said, I haven't played it. No one has. But like, right now, I'd still buy 4 over any other Battlefield.
I've dabbled like with Battlefield 3 and a little bit with Bad Company back in the day, but that is it. And I've enjoyed each one, but I never got one because there was always something else that I wanted more coming out.
Yeah,
So
they're the best. Like as far as military shooters go, they're like the best ones I've ever played. Like, I like Call of Duty, but like they're just the more realistic ones, so they're fun. Like, cause Call of Duty sometimes you'll lay like, I don't know, shitloads of bullets unless you're playing like hardcore, yeah. But Battlefield, it's always like that, like one or two shots. You're done. Hardcore's fun.
I don't know. I figure myself pretty skilled, and when I take my shots and I, line somebody up with bullets, I don't think they should be able to turn around and be like, oh, here.
Yeah. Battlefield's
It's
always
true.
been like that. The kill scale has always been weak. Like, you can kill someone in 1 or 2 shots. So sniping is pretty awesome in that game. You still have to stop. Like, you can't just run, stop, quick scope, and shoot someone and run off. Like, you can't fucking do that unless you're really close. But
well, that's how it's supposed to be. Like a couple shots and you're hurting.
yeah.
So that definitely puts it more realistic, and Call of Duty is more of an exaggerated, fun shooter, especially now.
It's supposed to be a fast-paced, like running gun. Like it's there to be. They made the best PvP shooter, period.
Pretty much, it's like tournament-based style shooting.
for just
Like,
being
sure.
fast. You're.
Well, they set the precedent for
You're-
like all the multiplayer.
I mean, its queue times are super rapid. You get straight into the fight right away,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
in between deaths. Like the longer you last, the better. But if you die, big deal. You're shit right back in, and to keep going. And once you get a nice flow down, it's fun. But it's easy, and
That is the one thing that sucks about Battlefield. When you die, like, you could be clear across the map doing some shit, sniping for like days, get killed, and then be transported clear across, so you have to fly or do whatever. But it's kind of fun, but I mean, that part sucks if you're laying some shit down. So
that's how Planet Side was. So
But it's
you
bigger.
get balls deep, and then all of it, like you get killed, and you're taking clear back to a checkpoint. You got to freaking tread through
but that's why
like
it's
a whole
teamwork.
forest, and
There's
Yeah.
4 teams of 4 on each team.
Is it more like
so,
squad based?
Yeah, 4 teams of 4. So it'd be like me, you, 2 others, and like everybody. So.
fucking
So it's pretty. It can be a busy map sometimes. On the small maps, it gets pretty like up to 50, 60 kills. Like everyone, it's crazy. But it's fun, so I'm gonna get it again. I need to.
move on. There's been a rumor going around that Nintendo may be foregoing the Blu-ray format and instead are going to be switching back to cartridges for their upcoming console, the NX. Nothing has been confirmed currently by Nintendo, but with the reputation of going outside the norm, it seems it would make sense. If this is the direction they decide to go, what do you guys think?
Okay,
If this is true.
if this is true, I don't. Okay, for one, I don't understand why going back. Maybe for. Oh.
I don't understand how it's going to work. Can they make a cartridge work nowadays? And
Yeah, they should. There should be no reason.
Well,
I mean,
of course they can
work.
make them, and I'm sure that they can make an impressive cartridge-style game.
You can put 50 gigs onto a Blu-ray. So how much are you going to be able to put on a cartridge, dude? That's the
Maybe
question.
the cartridge itself is going to be a little freaking computer for all we know. You know, like its own little hard drive, its own little thing built for that game that you plug in, and it's like an attachment to the console itself.
That'd be cool.
Great.
You know, like that.
A tamed unit, just like pop, you're done.
Yeah,
and
dude, like in
play
that
it, you know,
that itself, like they could make a massive Mario World in a cartridge that you plug into your console that, you know, sets it up with your TV and
yeah, they
and
can.
everything. Like, dude, Nintendo's not done. Like, they could have something like worked up, you know, that they're ready. Maybe they're timing this perfectly, and they're going to give us exactly like a very impressive machine.
Well, when they release this is supposed to be more powerful than the PS4 and the Xbox One.
I don't care about
That's-
powerful. I just want it to be able to like,
A lot of people do, though. A lot of people care about like the power and like how good it looks.
like as long as it has the same shit that like an Xbox and PS4 can do. Like you have home, you can get the internet, it do fucking whatever. It's a
and
computer.
it needs to have like a
It needs to be a
DVD
computer.
player or something.
Yeah.
But if they're going back to cartridges, probably won't.
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing. Okay, can't you play DVDs in the Wii?
Yeah, no.
You couldn't.
No.
Really? I thought you could.
There's no DVD player in the Wii.
Okay, well,
No
this
Blu-ray
one.
player in the Wii U.
It's okay. So their console
Which is
could
regular
potentially
DVD.
be a DVD Blu-ray player, but like I mean I don't know. I just
Well, the only reason why I see this kind of making sense is Sony owns the patent for Blu-ray. So every Blu-ray that they sell, because the Wii U takes Blu-ray discs, so every disc sold, Sony takes a little piece.
But they're
off the top.
Japanese. They're Japanese too, though.
Yeah, but Sony and Nintendo don't get along.
Yeah.
They don't get along that much because the Nintendo PlayStation.
so that's
was
what
a
this
thing.
is about. That's probably why they're going to cartridges. So,
But no, the Nintendo PlayStation was a thing at some point. And then, like, from what I've heard, the day of the announcement, the big announcement, like they had a huge event and shit, and all these people were. The day of the announcement, Nintendo walks on stage and announces that they're going to partner with Panasonic instead of Sony.
No.
So Sony's like backstage, like,
Oh, that's such a bad move. They would have made
So
much
Nintendo
more.
was like, "Fuck you, Sony," and then Sony's like, "Fuck you, we're gonna make the PlayStation," and boom, the PlayStation was born. So
That's too
Nintendo inadvertently created their biggest.
Yeah, Nintendo created.
why
the
would you
downfall.
choose Panasonic over Sony?
Yeah.
They
It
paid
was-
for it, dude.
It was
They made
cheaper,
some
but it's probably
shitty
cheaper
Zelda
to buy
games.
like the shit and do this shit. So they,
They
like,
made some
save money.
shitty Zelda
Dude,
games, a
you know-
shitty Mario game. It was a bad decision.
Sony is standing very tall right now.
Why don't they use a little? What was it? Was it GameCube? I think that had a little weird
Little
fucking
tiny
discs.
discs.
Yeah, they could do that again, couldn't they?
Maybe.
It'd be sick.
That was to keep from pirating, I think, but I don't think it was that hard to pirate discs. Like, anyway. I don't know why the hell they're so paranoid about that shit.
It's loss of money.
Shit's
because you can lose so much money. Dude.
It doesn't matter.
No, no.
Shit's getting lost right now. And
One person can
Microsoft and
print.
Sony are not seeing it. Like,
One person
they
could
probably
print
know
like
of it,
enough for like 20
but it's
cities.
not making that big enough a difference because most people that pirate shit anyway, like they have to go out and buy the game anyway if they like it because a lot of people program shit into their games if it's a pirated copy.
Yeah.
They can only get to a certain point.
And you have to buy
then
good
they can't
shit
get
to
past
put
it.
it on. Like, you have to be.
Yeah, dude,
spend
you're
money.
fucked on
Yeah.
DLCs and shit and senses.
Like Arkham Asylum, dude. The first Batman game. Like, if it detected that it was a pirated copy, you couldn't glide. And there was a part that you needed to jump over gas to to like and glide over the gas to like get to the other side. So like once they got to that point, they just couldn't. And it was funny because people were like typing in the forums, "Why can't I get past this part of Batman?" And like the creator like typed in there is because you fucking pirated the cow. And something's wrong with your moral code.
Something's wrong with your moral code.
He's like, it's not a. He's like, is this a bug or something? And the guy's like, no, it's not a bug in the code. It's a bug in your moral code. For pirating the game.
That's crazy.
But that game still sold millions of copies.
Oh, yeah.
So
Kick-ass game, dude.
it's true. Doesn't matter, man. If people want it, they're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And if they want to steal it, then they're gonna steal it. But most people that steal stuff still end up getting the shit eventually.
I don't
Most,
know.
not all.
If Nintendo's new console can do everything that those two can do, then that's okay. But it's got to at least have
I
a.
think they're still expecting everybody to have a Blu-ray player or a DVD player or something like that. But no, like the preferred fucking Blu-ray player is a PlayStation or an Xbox. Because it can do so much more than a fucking Blu-ray player.
Nintendo has announced nothing about VR, which is what both of these consoles seem to be going in. But well, everything that I've seen of the schematics and stuff of the new console, and everything that's believed about the new console,
What if that's it, dude?
it's supposed to be a console and a portable console in one. So you can play games on the TV, and then you can take it with you, like, and actually leave. Like, kind of like the Wii U, but like...
Kind of like the PS Vita.
Yeah, sort of.
Because the PS Vita is like the same, except you got that handheld shit, which is fucking bomb. And
But
it's
there's
an actual game.
There's got to be something else to it, too, though. And they said that they're
Little
not...
cartridges, right? Yeah, store super mounts, and then you fucking slide them into your fucking headset, and all of a sudden it's whom and
Womp.
They said that
and
they're
you're in
not going to...
fucking the Kanto region, bitch.
Yeah, there's got to be something else to it. And they also said that they're not going to have any announcements for the NX at E3 this year, which sucks. It's all going to be Zelda-based, which is just fine, I guess, but they should talk about their new console if they're going to release it.
Yeah, at least give you like some kind of a shit about it.
Maybe they'll drop a surprise and just want to like prolong
That's
it a little
true.
bit, and then like at E3, oh, random special, fuck you bitches, Nintendo's gonna fuck your face.
People have lied before.
I know.
Alright, the Attack on Titan game that we previously announced, we believed that it was only coming out for PS4 because it was only released for PS4 in Japan, is also coming to the Xbox One and the PS4 in North America in August.
That actually excites me because I did contemplate buying a PlayStation 4, well, a few titles, and that was one of them in particular.
Mine was No Man's Sky.
That it looks fun. It looks like Spider-Man with swords, and I'm down because we can link up online co-op, go around and kill Titans together.
How many players can be in the same?
I'm not sure. I'm
Hoping
assuming
for
at least 2
4.
though.
I would
So
hope for 4.
It looked like 6. I saw. Like, a bunch
there
of
was
them.
more than one, but I don't know. Well, yeah, it looked like there could be bigger lobbies. But that'll be fun. I'm so down. I want to touch it
Did you fart?
right now. No, it's the chair.
The buildings look a little weird though. Like they're just. I mean, I know how the anime was.
Everything's
like,
destructible, but yeah, they did look a little.
Yeah, the anime looked like that. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean. It's
Yeah.
weird.
They put a lot of time into this game though, so I'm curious to see like how well it's gonna do.
It looked cool, like how you could trip them and shit, and like grab their arms.
Cut off their limbs.
Yeah, it looks sweet. I'm down with that.
I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna play it with all of you. It's like I play with your junk every day.
Because you're gonna be able to take over the Titan at some point, right? Be the Titan.
It's true, yeah. There's gameplay I've seen fighting the female Titan and shit.
I'm down.
Hell yeah. Alright, moving on. The Overwatch beta dropped on May 5th and is going to the 9th. And features MOBA-esque first-person action. Blah. MOBA-esque first-person action. There we go. A unique... oh my god. I have a fat tongue, dude. It's hard to talk. A unique shooter from Blizzard. It has over 20 different characters, all with varying gameplay, such as healers and tanks. In a first-person shooter is kind of weird. It's unorthodox, I guess you could say.
To be honest, I'm actually quite impressed with the way things had a flow. I mean, for being in beta, I see in the future, you know, I don't know how many people, but definitely team-based versus AI raid-like gameplay. I can see that coming, and that really intrigues me.
It might, I don't know what, like, as far as DLC or what's coming in the actual game. I'd have to...
You have healers, you have tanks. I mean, the beta was, you know, PvP. It was definitely more fast-paced and...
Yeah, but you're not going to want to do, like, a long-ass haul mission if you don't get, like, something special, like... If you can't upgrade your character.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just a beta. Like, who knows what to come? It's Blizzard, for crying out loud.
It's true. You got to be able to make your own character.
I would like to know if something like that is in the offing for the game. That would definitely seal the deal on me purchasing it. Because if there was RPG bases and raid-like gameplay, I would definitely buy it. Probably day one, just so that I could stay with the flow.
It's piqued my curiosity. I definitely had a lot more fun with it than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
Like, and it's one of the few like games that have different characters where I'm actually like enjoying playing as different characters. I don't just like instantly connect to one and stay with that guy. They all were accessible. They all were fun.
Situation based, whatever the team was throwing out, it was nice to be able to quickly change to oppose.
Yeah, like when you died, like that's. I like that. That was cool.
You know, I mean, especially for your revenge kills, if you knew how to take out that, you know, who got you, it was, you know, so you want to play hardball.
Yeah.
They need to spawn you a little closer to the objectives after you die,
and
spawn a little sooner.
Like 3 seconds sooner.
Well, see, if you have, each team has like that one starting point, and I think that having those specific points as gameplay progresses, the time, like time running out or something or anything, that needs to be increased a little bit. Because I mean, the controlling the if it started out as one center piece and each team had to push it one way or the other to win, and there was no time limit, it was just whoever won, or give it 10 minutes, you know, that would be a lot funner. But I mean, like I said, you know, it was just beta gameplay, and
they don't have a whole lot of time to fix everything.
I did notice the option to make a custom match. I have not done that yet, and if you can, you know, select something like that, that would be awesome. I just don't know how many people are involved in that during the beta, because the quick play gets you right in, and
probably a lot because everyone's testing shit out as much as possible. Like even testers were playing it.
People are going crazy.
It was pretty fun, dude. Like I dug it.
I mean, even your little one would go nuts for that. Shiny little like cartoon characters running around.
She's not so good at shooters.
Yeah,
she's better at like RPG, Fallout.
I can't wait for her. See his hands, he'll be able to fit that controller. She's going places.
It's true.
It's fun. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll buy it or watch, but just yet. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, but
wait for it to be on sale.
It was fun. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know how far. Like, I like an upgrade system and like other shit.
You can level up, but I don't know how much you can customize yourself. So I don't know really what the leveling up was doing for
I don't like everybody else to look the same.
There was a lot of unlockables for each character.
Yeah, the loot box system was cool, but
I mean, and if that's something that continues, I'm sure that it'll get better. I'm sure, like, you know, point based, you'll get better drop chances and that sort of thing. But I want those RPGs and equipables and customizations.
Customize.
I like to be able to build a character to my playstyle.
Yeah.
That's one of the key things that I look for in a game.
I love that too. Ben Ramsey, the screenwriter behind 2009's abomination, Dragon Ball Evolution, apologized to fans of the Dragon Ball series for his adaptation. And I quote, "Dragon Ball Evolution marked a very painful creative point in my life," he says. "To have something globally despised and have my name on it is gut-wrenching." He continues, "I take all of the blame and full responsibility for what was such a huge disappointment to so many fans." I went and saw it 4 times.
I saw it twice. So.
I drank the Kool-Aid hardcore.
An apology means that like even the guy that made it is acknowledging that it sucks, so it leaves the door open for like something better. So hopefully,
I want someone other than Fox to do it, because
I want
Fox,
some CGI shit. Just go CGI. Like,
if Fox takes it seriously like they do X-Men, because if you do like just the formula that X-Men has with Dragon Ball Z, like you can make a bomb-ass movie. And have multiple sequels, because there's tons of fucking stories that you can tell in the Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super now universe.
Yeah.
But Evolution hurt.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I wanted to like it. There was a few things that maybe would have made it passable and not as hated. Like the stubby little fat dragon at the end.
Nope.
Making the Orzaru like huge. He should have been huge. And he could have just fucked shit up while they were running around, and then they could have like cut his tail off somehow or something, or did something and made him change back.
Nope, that dude wanted as much money.
The power poles,
As
they
he
did have the
could
power
outside
pole.
of
It
it.
extended.
Yeah, the power
That
pole.
was alright, but
And he shouldn't have jumped through the Kamehameha.
I think that was about it. The power pole was, I think, the only thing that was legit. Like, oh, well, they had the turtle shell that Roshi had, but...
They should have made Roshi old. That was another
yeah,
thing.
Yeah. They could
I'm
have
sorry,
done Chow
there's-
Yun Fat just with, like, fucking instant
Yeah, they could have made him old. It would have been that hard. Makeup. They're just like, oh, look, Chow Yun Fat's in the goddamn movie. Come watch this shit.
Yeah.
But no, even the screenwriter came and said that he he's not a fan of the series, so he didn't know like what he was.
Dude, you could have watched, like, 30 episodes takes about, I don't even know, like, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours to watch.
You could just take a
No,
week and
but-
watch like as much as you needed to know.
Yeah. I mean,
It wouldn't.
be tapped out, but you could take a week and watch all of it easy.
Just Fox has like fucked up Fantastic Four on multiple occasions. They've slipped with X-Men a few times.
Yeah.
They fucked up Dragon Ball, and they really hurt the franchise for a while.
They did, and I can't. That movie hurt. Dude.
It went so
It
bad
hurt
they
too
had to go
bad.
back to cartoons. Like, switch it. Just go back to the beginning. Start
And
over.
Toei Animation and Bandai have no interest in live-action Dragon Ball Z anymore. So that's why those K&K guys didn't get their web series
Yeah,
or their
that's-
movie like off the ground.
That's too bad, but I kind of would figure they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Even-
I hope he understands like what he actually did when he made the decision to take that job.
He doesn't care. He's so rich. He's just like, fuck it. Whatever.
That's what he saw it as at the time. It was a job. Like I'm sure he needs money just like everybody else. Like he needs
Well, no,
to pay his bills.
I understand that, but like just that decision to just like slap some shit together, you know, like I mean,
Well,
it literally
was loosely
destroyed.
based on Dragon Ball, like not Dragon Ball Z, and I think that's what upset a lot of people.
Oh.
At least they got the names right.
Yeah. It was based on Yeah.
I didn't like the acting.
I'm glad they didn't name it Dragon Ball Z.
and
That was
I-
perfect.
I
I like Justin Chatwin, but I think he would have made a better like adult Gohan
yeah,
than
that's
Goku.
Or Teen Gohan, yeah.
Yeah. Like get the guy that plays Liu Kang would be Goku.
Luke, like, from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He's probably gotta be old
He's still ripped though, and then they could make
Probably.
Chi-Chi like not Asian, so that would explain why Justin Chatwin is their kid. You know,
Chi-Chi was kind of Asian though. She's always dressing Asian.
I never do. Okay, I look at Dragon Ball Z and I don't look at them as Asian or Japanese. Like I don't look at them that
They're
way.
people.
There are animes
They're
that
fucking
go for
talking
that look
pigs
that you can
and
tell
bars.
that they're Japanese
Yeah.
people.
I see what you're saying, but they're like everything they have Japanese right. I mean, that's just their culture.
That's true. That's true, and it's full of Japanese culture. But I mean, it doesn't scream
I see what you're saying.
Japanese
Yeah.
actors to me.
Yeah.
So it could be done. I don't know how they would do the hairstyle. Like that's the only.
That's
thing.
why I was saying just do it CG.
That'd be
Like
cool.
those, a lot
They
of
are
those
kind of
pictures we've
doing that in
seen. We had
Japan.
the Cell picture and like the Frieza picture, like Boo. There's some cool fucking.
Do it like the Final Fantasy movie that went to theaters, like in that style of
Yeah,
animation.
yeah.
But Dragon Ball Z.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, I'd see that, dude. I'd watch it.
It could work pretty good.
But I mean, I'm still fine with the cartoon movies coming to theaters.
Yeah,
Those are badass.
I dig it. New Hope.
I don't know. I'm down for them to try one more time, but I think Fox definitely.
No,
should
yeah.
not do
No.
it.
Sony should do it though.
I'm down for Sony to give it a try. Or Legendary Pictures, people that like do Superman and stuff.
Yeah.
Could say, dude, Man of Steel is like the best Dragon Ball Z movie that
It
is
is
not
true.
Dragon Ball Z.
It is true. New trade.
Alright, moving on. Though the bittersweet taste from the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie from 2011 is still in the back of our mouths,
Nah, I like that movie.
just
Fuck
like just like a lot of things in the back of John's mouth.
up. Bob.
I know, I like that movie too, but it's not a good movie.
I know.
The parts when they're on Oa out in space are good, but the part with the fucking Hot Wheels car and the track,
Mm-hmm.
they just
The
like
part where he fights the fucking parallax with
Parallax.
the fucking jets, that's dope. But,
or the giant fart cloud.
oh yeah.
Like that's the second, like Galactus, they made a giant fart cloud. I think Parallax is
Yeah, why hasn't it shown
actually-
Galactus? They've been mentioned Galactus
I
in
don't
like
know.
fucking 9 movies.
I don't know. Marvel has like hinted a few times at Galactus, but they don't have the rights to Fantastic Four, so unless Fox just doesn't do anything with Fantastic Four anymore, which then it will revert back to Marvel, which I kind of hope happens. Like I think Marvel could do a good Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah.
Fox has had 3
Marvel's
strikes
just
and they're out.
Fucking have control over that whole fucking.
Yeah, they should do their own movies.
Yeah, but I like that other studios take advantage of those like licenses because then we have more. Like, dude, this year we're getting Batman v Superman. We got Batman v Superman, Civil War, Suicide Squad, Deadpool,
Suicide Squad.
Doctor Strange. Like, we're getting all these movies
Fuck
coming out.
Doctor, dude. Oh,
No,
they're really
they
doing
need
Doctor
to collaborate.
Strange?
They need
It
to
looks
make
cool.
sure
Wait,
that
the
they're
cool
all
one
on
where
the
he's a
same
wizard?
page.
Okay.
Because, like, I don't want, like, I want them all to be badass. I don't know. Anybody that's involved in the superhero movies, they should collaborate. Like,
That would be awesome.
like
but
I mean,
yeah.
solidly collaborate
That's
so
Holy Grail,
that
bro.
so that everything can like span out into. I mean,
Stranger things have happened because they've said that. Like, I remember them saying back in the day that like Spider-Man would never be in a Marvel movie
Mhm.
now, and now he is because Sony Pictures owns the license, the film. Like,
no, see,
license.
I mean, let me say, like, I do not have any sort of real understanding when it comes to the politics of, you know, all of these big production companies.
I know.
You know, so when
Well,
I say
like,
that they should
most-
all collaborate and everything, I mean, maybe I'm out of line in their eyes for even
No,
saying
general
that.
audiences like don't like know that kind of stuff, dude. Like it doesn't.
I mean,
it's
I'm
not
just
necessary knowledge.
literally, I'm just speaking as, you know, a fan that, you know, I have a deep respect for all of these names, and I just think that they're, I mean, with a collection like, I mean, the Marvel comics,
Yeah.
like this is, I mean, that itself, it is not a project that one company should try and take on, But if they all want, a piece of it, they all come together. They don't risk, ruining, like the name of a superhero because their movie sucked, or or their series or whatever. I mean, Netflix is doing little mini series and shit, but if they all came together and they all set like a basis, like we're gonna follow the lines, but we're gonna do this guy's story so that they all come together, that it all makes sense, and by the end of that, we are gonna have like the best fucking like 10 different. I don't know, man. Like just the amount that.
Well, like you're a fan of movies, okay, and I'm a fan of film and movies. So like, and you represent the vast majority, dude. Like you don't need to know like. I mean, it's your decision if you want to know those things, but you don't need to know them to enjoy like the movies and stuff that you do. Like you probably don't look at movies the same way I do. Like whenever I'm watching a movie, I'm always breaking down like the scenes.
Oh, I do, usually in my head, because a lot of people don't like it when you critique. But I critique.
Well, no, but I mean like how they edited it or how they use the green screens or stuff like that. Like that's what's always.
Well, you
in my
definitely
head.
pay a lot more attention than I do.
Well, but that just means my mind is racing and it's hard to pay attention sometimes. But that doesn't keep me from enjoying it. And you still enjoy the movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So doesn't matter, dude. But no, like DC and Marvel teamed up back in the day in the comics, so it's not like too big of a stretch to say that maybe one day we'll get like a
Marvel
crazy,
versus DC.
crazy crossover movie.
That'd be fucking amazing, dude. Fucking Superman. They definitely have Superman and Batman for DC. Marvel would be Iron Man for sure. I know that. Hulk for sure.
Hulk versus Superman.
God.
Probably, I guess that'd be the closest I would think. Well, I guess Thor, but I don't know.
I think Superman would beat the shit out of Thor. I just
Yeah,
think
I do.
so, dude.
Well, yeah, because Hulk can beat the fuck out of Loki, and Loki beat the shit out of Thor. So
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know
that's where I'm at with
Thor
that.
is a god, but
I know. I hate Thor too. He sucks.
I don't hate Thor. He's just
blows.
not my favorite.
He blows.
He's not my favorite.
No.
DC looks to redeem themselves with the Green Lantern Corps movie, scheduled for release in 2020. While the 2011 movie focused too heavily on Earth and not enough in space, the new movie will have a main focus on Earth, but will feature 3 Green Lanterns instead of just 1. Hal
Hal Jordan,
Kyle Rayner, and Jon Stewart. But I mean, that's cool. I mean, it sucks that they're gonna be on Earth still, but 3 Green Lanterns, that's badass. I always liked Kyle Rayner just because of the way his outfit looked. He was the guy that had the mask, like it covered his, like, and it kind of had a pointy nose, kind of, but he just looked cool.
Yeah.
A little more black in his outfit too.
Inspired by Birdman, was he?
But I'm stoked. Inspired by Birdman. I don't know, maybe.
Attorney at Law. Dude, I missed that. But
Harry Birdman. Yeah.
Harley Birdman.
Dude, that show. Shout out to Harley Birdman.
Yep.
Alright, that was this week's episode of Pixel Culture, and I'm gonna drag my sack across
Pooskies. Poosk.
Pooskie's Poosk.
Oh.
Pooski. Shout
Don't
out
forget.
to Pooski. Pooski potato.
Implied.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Just do it!